What's been the most challenging thing now that, I mean, this may be a weird question, now that you're having success though, because right, there's problems at every level. What's been the most challenging thing at this point? Whether it's scaling, growing, being consistent.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think it's complacency.
Okay.
Because I came from nothing. You know, you got to remember that. So once you get to a point where it's like you are cash flowing 10,000 a day,
Right.
you know, stuff like that, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you can't become complacent. And I see it a lot with even my peers, sometimes even myself. You can't stop right there. You always have to strive for more and better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So how do you pick up on, because I think that's spot on. Like when that complacency starts to seep in, how do you realize it and how do you stop? How do you push it away?
I realize it because when you become complacent, the people around you become complacent. If I'm leading from the front, that means my team's going to become complacent. The numbers dip.
Yeah.
So I catch it and I'm like, no, something has to change. We have to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
So from there, I just assess it and I just keep pushing forward.
Prior to getting in life insurance, what's the most you made in a year?
I think 23,000.
23,000.
Yes.
I would assume you make that most months here, probably more, right? What's
More.
been your best month here?
My best month was 70,000.
70,000 gross.
Gross, yes. 92 KIP.
Wow. And you're only, I mean, we're in June now. Do you know what you made so far this year?
Gross?
Yeah.
I think like that actually hit my bank account. I'm pretty sure it's like over 200,000.
Over 200,000, 6 months in.
Yeah.
And the most, it's 10 times what you used to make, Kayla.
That's crazy.
It is. So kind of going back to what we were just talking about, how do you stay motivated to, because like you said, I used to make 20 grand in a year. Now I'm 200, right? No kids or anything, right?
No kids.
No, you're 20, 21, 20?
Yes.
21?
Yes, 21.
Okay, so you can, all right. Yeah, that's the thing. We couldn't even get you a rental car. We had to like get you a lift over here because you're only 21. It's great, but how do you stay motivated when you've already done 10 times what you did previously?
Because I haven't really done anything. Like if you think about it, in this grand scheme of things, what have I really done? Okay,
Right.
200,000, cool. But like there's a bigger picture of why I'm doing this. And if there's a bigger picture, I have to keep going. I don't stop because I just hit 200,000. It's about my parents. It's about the kids who don't have anything.
Yeah.
It's about my younger self who didn't have anything. So for me, it's just, you just got to keep going.
How much does that weigh into this, right? We talked a little bit about growing up. Dad lost his job, and now you and your siblings living in a car for a time period, right? How much does that, like, do you use that as motivation? Do you always think back, like, that's how it was and never want to go back?
Yeah, I feel like it's both. You know, I look back and I'm like, I never want to go back to that. And I also use it as fire. It's fuel. I add gas to that fire every single day, you know? Thinking like, if I can help someone that was in that situation today, that would be awesome.
Right.
So it's definitely fuel.